Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Chrisley knows best, Chase Chrisley arrested, see Mugshot. Chrisley knows best alum, Chase Chrisley has been arrested after an altercation with a general manager at an Atlanta bar. He joins his parents, Todd and Julie Chrisley, plus his brother, Kyle Chrisley, in having a mugshot. So what details are known so far about his arrest? Keep reading for further details. Chrisley Knows Best fans have had a lot of questions regarding Chase Chrisley. Recently, he has not been seen with his family and did not join them on their 2024 Christmas getaway. His sister, Savannah Chrisley, has been raising the youngest Chrisleys, Grayson and Chloe, while their parents, Todd and Julie, serve their prison sentences. She has been doing the best she can to give them stability and comfort. Initially, Chase was a part of their activities. Yet his participation has dwindled, and he has been doing his own thing with his girlfriend, Jody Lane Fornerat. This is unlike Chase, who was always close with his siblings, and even went into business with Savannah. When she shared she was taking Grayson and Chloe away for the holidays, fans immediately had questions. They wanted to know where Chase was. Why wasn't he celebrating with them? Then as 2025 hit, so did the trouble. On January 6, 2025, Chase got into an altercation with a bar general manager. He allegedly had too much to drink and was eventually asked to leave. Chase said no and ended up slapping the GM twice, but when the authorities arrived, he was gone. He was named a suspect, but nothing had been filed, though the GN had footage from what had transpired. Now, according to TMZ, Chase Chrisley has officially been arrested. It happened on Thursday, January 9th, and he was forced to take a mugshot. In the mugshot, he looks tired and somewhat out of it, yet still maintains a smirk during all of the drama. He was released on $10,000 bond, but what is to come next is unclear. This was not expected from Chase Chrisley. It has been a horrible few years for his family, so it would make sense that he may spiral. However, he looked like he was doing okay. And then recently, rumors were swirling that he was drinking a tad too much. Chase was just in the hospital, hooked up to IVs for a mysterious illness. Fans questioned if it had to do with his drinking, but no answers were given. Now he gets arrested for drinking too much and getting aggressive. So what was the reaction to both the situation and the mugshot? His face, and I would do it again. That whole darn family gonna be in prison before long. The whole family is a disaster. This Chase, he's aging. But I love the Chrisleys. Where's Nana? Hopefully, this is a wake-up call for Chase, and he will learn from the situation and want to do better. Not just for himself, but for his family as a whole. What are your thoughts on Chase being arrested and his new shiny mugshot? Let us know in the comments below. For years, USA Network's Chrisley Knows Best has delivered laughter, tears, and unforgettable Southern sass to audiences across America. And while Todd Chrisley, the patriarch with a taste for perfection and designer labels, often steals the spotlight, there's one person who has quietly, and sometimes loudly, crafted his own legacy: Chase Chrisley. Chase, the golden-haired son with a mischievous grin and an eye for adventure, has never been just another cast member on the hit reality series. He's the boy next door who somehow finds himself knee-deep in trouble, yet always manages to flash that winning smile and charm his way out of it. Whether he's pulling pranks on his family, fumbling through entrepreneurial ventures, or just trying to navigate life as the son of one of reality TV's most outspoken dads, Chase is the perfect mix of chaos and charisma. The early days of Chase Chrisley. When audiences first met Chase on Chrisley Knows Best, he was the quintessential teenage son, funny, rebellious, and completely unbothered by his dad's meticulous ways. Todd Chrisley might have run his household like a Fortune 500 company, but Chase had no problem throwing a wrench in those plans. From missing curfews to cooking up questionable schemes, Chase often seemed determined to test every boundary his father set. But beneath that playful rebellion was a boy who adored his family. It didn't take long for fans to see that Chase's cheeky demeanor was rooted in love and loyalty. Every argument with Todd usually ended with a hug, a joke, or an eye roll paired with, "I love you, Dad." Chase's heart has always been on his sleeve, even when his head is stuck in the clouds. A born entertainer, Chase was practically made for reality TV. With his quick wit and comedic timing, he easily carved out his place as one of the funniest cast members. One moment, he'd be getting roasted by his sister Savannah for another ill-fated decision, and the next, he'd be plotting some elaborate prank on his dad or grandmother, Nanny Faye. Remember the time he tried to catch an alligator because he thought it would make him a Southern legend? Or when he turned a simple car wash business idea into a chaotic disaster? Those moments became instant fan favorites, showcasing Chase's mix of ambition and complete lack of a realistic plan, an endearing combo that endeared him to audiences even more. A Southern gentleman at heart. Underneath all the antics, Chase embodies much of what viewers love about the Chrisley family: Southern charm, big dreams, and an even bigger heart. He's the guy who might mess up royally one day, but spend the next doing something incredibly sweet, like surprising his mom Julie with flowers or helping Nanny Faye fulfill one of her quirky bucket list adventures. He's also the first to defend his family, especially when outsiders take shots at them. That loyalty hasn't gone unnoticed by fans who appreciate that, for all the drama and comedy, Chase always puts family first. Chase and Savannah. Sibling shenanigans. One of the standout dynamics on Chrisley Knows Best is the sibling rivalry and friendship between Chase and his sister Savannah. The two often act like polar opposites, Savannah with her level-headed, go-getter attitude, and Chase with his more relaxed, or reckless, approach to life. Their banter is hilarious, their fights often dramatic, and their reconciliations heartwarming. Who could forget their spin-off, Growing Up Chrisley? The show followed Chase and Savannah as they moved to Los Angeles to prove they could make it without relying on their parents. The series showcased Chase's entrepreneurial spirit as he dabbled in real estate and other ventures, all while trying to figure out adulthood. Though often clumsy in his efforts, Chase's journey showed personal growth, and fans loved watching him transform from a boy with wild schemes to a young man chasing real dreams. Entrepreneurial spirit. Chase has often expressed an interest in forging his own path, stepping outside of the family's shadow. Over the years, he's dabbled in multiple ventures, from candle lines to real estate. Though not every venture has been a smashing success, it's clear Chase isn't afraid to take risks. His personality and willingness to try new things, even when they don't always work out, mirror something Todd instilled in all his children: confidence. Chase may not always have the perfect plan, but he has the courage to take that first step, and that's often half the battle. Love, life, and lessons. Fans have also followed Chase's love life closely. From on-again, off-again relationships to social media speculation, Chase's romantic escapades have kept viewers guessing. But through it all, Chase has remained authentic. He's open about making mistakes and learning from them, a vulnerability that makes him more relatable than your typical reality TV personality.